I was actually about to turn in for the night, but then I saw this from Cormani's mom. This, young people, is why you should never hit send until you've really thought about it, or it's been filtered through someone you actually love and trust and has your best interests at heart. This is why I was saying it just surprised me the way Cormani made his statement about entering the portal. You can see here, this is mom probably doing just a little bit of damage control. But she's stating, that Cormani has no one working under him or for him. He and I will be contacting the coaches directly. But she does what he should have done. Thankful for all opportunities. And to at Deion Sanders and Buff Nation, you guys are still appreciated no matter what. No lost love here. God bless. This is what you call damage control. And it may be very well how she feels. I mean, she's not the athlete, so she didn't necessarily get disrespected or have any hard feelings. She was never involved on that level. So she probably does still have whatever level of respect or potential, just knowing that adults think differently than children, and she knows her son. Sometimes we have to just admit that we know our children, and maybe she knows Cormani maybe didn't handle it the perfect way. But this is why young adults should be willing to be led by a little older adult sometimes. Not saying that you're never right, because oftentimes you definitely are. But it's just a filter. We're just a filter. And sometimes we can, be a publicist or write a statement that might be a little more appropriate than you feeling from a place of emotion instead of professionalism or respect. So I do like this statement from his mom. Just to let you know, someone did respond on her tweet. And what was said was, wishing the best long, healthy career for Cormani. Really wish it could have worked out, especially at Buffs, being that I'm a fan. But genuinely wish the best no matter what. He is and will continue to be great. To which his mom responded, I tried really hard as a parent. God knows I did. But I appreciate that. For real, for real. So when the person said, wish it could have worked out for him as a Buff, and she responds, I tried really hard as a parent. God knows I did. That lets me know she really didn't want Cormani to leave. So there's something that happened. We're not quite sure what. I think personally, it was the fact that he was going to have to compete for a spot. The last thing that I heard recently was that they've got two cornerbacks on the outsides, and Travis may be in the slot. Now, if you're moving Travis Hunter into the slot, that means you have two other guys that you feel comfortable with being the outside guys. That means there wasn't much room for Cormani to be a quote-unquote starter. And I think that he was refusing to battle his way into being a starter, and therefore feels, I'm not going to sit here and not start. And I think his mom was thinking more big picture, that a couple of the guys who came in may have been upperclassmen and may be leaving, so you could still play half the season this year and then take over as a junior senior. Whatever the case may be, but that's just not how Cormani saw it. So again, unfortunately, he's gone, and I still wish him well. So this is GD Sports Network, and I'm signing out for the night. Unless there's more breaking news, you might hear back from me. But other than that, you all have a good night, and until then.